Sick to my stomach by the vending machines. They talk to me, I miss it back home where I could really be free. Free to be something I could let go if that's what you wanted.
Hi Al, hi James. Got the new cat. Cat boy.
By the side of my bed, stuck in
My head, yeah.
Was it something I said stuck in my head?
Yeah.
Everything's playing like a movie scene. I see these photos in all of my bad dreams. They make me sick to my stomach by the vending machines. They talk to me, I miss it back home where I could really be free. I'm free to be something. Fall, turn the lights up. Crawl, set my mind up. I know it's getting hard for you, my dear. Oh, so pack your life up. Run away with someone I don't know that I trust. It's easier to burn love than fear. Oh, killing, hiding, but the hard part is deciding. Drowning, smiling, and I feel sick to my stomach by the vending machines. They talk to me, I miss it back home where I could really be free. I'm free to be something. My stomach by the vending machines. They talk to me, I miss it back home where I could really be free. I'm free to be something. Free to be something.
Ooh, chatters of mine, how are you today? I hope you are very well. Oop. Random background music. Welcome to the stream, chat. We are doing a sequel stream today. I know, crazy. Quite a while ago. Honestly, don't really remember when. I could look it up, but it's honestly, I'm lazy. Some time ago, I think a few months ago, we did a stream where I did some illustrations, you can see them here, based on poetry I wrote as a teenager. Kind of to expand on the whole reading you guys yeah, it was last year. It was sometime last year, okay? Probably near the end of the year. Ish. Latter half, right? And, because I had this whole sub-goal from an old subathon that was reading the poetry I wrote as a teenager, right? But I thought, that's a little boring, like, what are you gonna do? So I thought we also make it an art stream where I do these little, like, pixel illustrations based on the poems and the general theme. And you guys can sort of talk about what you think of them. Like, obviously they're mostly things that I wrote, like, one draft only, because I was a silly guy. But alas, I didn't stop writing poetry then. I did also write a few poems a few years later. Which technically I mean, you can't really call me a teenager then. I wrote these when I was 20, since it was 2020. But, hi Robbie. Because of the fact that the first part of the series was called illustrating my cringe poetry, my cringe teen poetry specifically, I thought I'd keep the title even though it's technically inaccurate. But yeah, these were the first ones that we did. These were 8 poems, well, 8 illustrations based on 8 poems. But alas, I do have a few more chatters. Are you excited? I need to just find them in my little files to see where the fuck they've ended up. Because I also wrote a bunch of short stories in that year, so it's a bunch of drama. Aha, I think I found the first one. Wait, I'm gonna just double confirm if that's the first one. Okay, I was actually 21, not 20. Because it's past my birthday in that year, rip. So definitely not a teenager anymore, but you know, we'll just cope with it. We'll just cope with it. You know, I'm just really checking if I had any other that were prior, so I'm not missing any, but it should not be the case. That's just a bunch of old shit. Because this is in my note files, if you're wondering, in my like little notes app on my old phone. And there's like lists I did, writing assignments for other things, short stories, like notes of various kinds. Thoughts, many abandoned writing projects. Because yeah, I'm very good at following through on longer stories, which is why I got into short stories, but alas. Okay, I think there isn't any that were earlier than this one, which is called Spark Chat. This is from October 17th, 2020. I have no idea why I started writing poems again. Genuinely, I can't remember. But here we are. Are you guys ready? Also, I will give you like a little bit of an update for the schedule of the coming week. We do have 3 streams next week. Well, starting like tomorrow. We've got Sims 2 tomorrow. We have Tricky Towers with Toby and NSMP on Tuesday, because I realized, oh shit, I need to do the quests so my child doesn't die while I'm on holiday. And then Elle and me are gonna do a duo in-person co-op stream on Friday because I'm going to visit him, so I hope you are excited. And I'm also gonna do another stream where Elle's just gonna be there as my little helper voice actor. So that's going to be on the Monday, and that's kind of the coverage for that week. Little helper, yes, big helper, yes. There you go. So we're going to do, this is 2021. Oop. Let me get some background action, because we've been doing this. I'm going to do a bigger gap here, like 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe. How much was this? 2 pixels? We'll do 2 pixels here. Yeah, we've been doing these, which what was this? 10 by 11, if I remember correctly. Is that true? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, 10 by 12. Never mind. Oh, I need the grid as well. Do I have the grid? Show pixel grid. Thank you very much. It's been a while since I've done any... That's not what I meant. Since I've done any Aseprite work, so excuse the mild clunkiness. I've been doing more illustration stuff. 9, 10, 11, 12. I've been doing more illustration stuff on my Autodesk Sketchbook again. So I really need to remind myself of. That's G, okay, and that's B. Okay, so because I do actually know some of the shortcuts, I just need to remember them. Alright, lads. Are you ready for number 1? Also, you can tell me about your day, what's been going on with you. I have been just preparing stuff for when I leave. I finished my book, Free Ride, about John McCain in the media. Very interesting. I gave it a 4 out of 5. It's a little outdated because it's from 2008. Both in the language in the book, and obviously some of the content is about like the 2008 election is written from before the election, so interesting. But I still thought it was really interesting, and definitely shows how the media can have a big influence on how a politician is perceived. Alas. Are you ready for Spark Chat? This has 3, is it stanzas? Yellow? People hey, hi Toby! We're doing some art today. It's art o'clock, lads, and also me reading my poetry. From when I was definitely a teenager. I was actually 21. To be fair, these ones here, these 8, are based on poems that I wrote when I was 16 and 7. No, 16. I was still 16. People, wow, pretty art. Yeah, look at without... Can I get rid of the grid? Oh, it's Control Plus. Control Shift Plus. Oh my god. That's without the grid. Right now I'm using it to, obviously make it easier to make the illustration. But alright, poem number 1, October 2020. It's called Spark. This song is a little too jovial, I think. Laughing a duck sounds good. Alright, there we go. Okay, actually no, this poem is kind of sweet. Sorry, I'm like fidgeting with the music, but once I've gotten the first poem out of the way. There we go, that seems perfect. I am in the flow. You are free to like say your opinions, how you feel about it, but again, don't take it super seriously. I wrote these like in one go. These were not edited, like anything. So, Spark. I'll try my best to read as well. The passion in your voice is brighter than a morning spent in tranquil solitude. The injustices of the world have never seemed to burn as when you speak of loss and the failings of private enterprise, angry that fellow humans suffer. To hear you but not see the spark in your eye and wonder how you walk among others while blinding with your grace all that you touch. Drama, spectacle, and now I remembered why I wrote this poem. This is definitely like a crush poem. This is definitely about someone I had a crush on at the time. Oh my god. Sappy bitch I was, Jesus Christ. Alright, what are we thinking? What are we thinking, lads? Hello, Haps? Haps, hello! Thoughts, lads, thoughts. I kind of think like the Spark theme was... How dare you? The disrespect. Okay, the thinking that I have is... The whole Spark theme, I'm thinking night sky, maybe some... Flames? Question mark? I don't know, I have this vision. I would refer to it as the truth. How dare. I'm getting called out for being a romantic. I mean, honestly, I still am, so... Alright, let's see if I can do... Because we had another theme that's also night sky, and we had another theme with the spark. So, I'm thinking... What about a city? Because we're talking about some injustices. I'm thinking like a night skyline, a city. No, as in a like a night sky scene. Like this, and then we're gonna get some shading in here, lads. Have some of these further in the background, maybe. Yeah, okay, I see it. The vision is there. Kinda. And now, we just need to do this a little bit more detailed with some mild pixel variation. It was eye for eyedropper. I remember that one. It's just the little details, chatters. If you have any ideas, by the way, for what exactly I should include in these illustrations, or any thoughts on the poems themselves, feel free to be silly with it. These are meant to just be a little bit of practice, so I get better at pixel art as well, so I am hype. You know, can I zoom in on the preview? Ah, much better. You should draw a naked lady, I'm so sorry. Sure, because this was definitely about a lady, Al. Sure. Pep laugh. I think this is quite good. I draw a naked guy then. I don't know if... Does Twitch allow that nowadays? I honestly don't know about the... the guidelines. Okay, so this... I think this is quite city vibes. Can we do some flames, mayhaps? We make them enough money. Yeah, kind of true. I want to try out what would it look like if I just do some... Like... Flames? It's meant to be flames, but honestly I have no idea if that would look nice. Let me see. Does that give flames? Or is this just like incomprehensible? Thoughts? I don't know if I like it. Draw a simple penis, you would see the secondary school bathroom wall. How would that be? Like this? Oh my god, it's a penis! Oh, this guy has some issues with his balls. 1 second. Okay, he still has ball issues. Yeah, never mind, never mind, never mind. It was meant to be flames, yeah, perfect, yep, accurate testicles there, you know, no issues in the slightest. We're sinking flames, but I don't know if that's legible. I'll put the little preview for you guys over here, so you should be able to see it as well. How it looks without the pixel grid. By the way, I have not. Doesn't look like flames. Try maybe to make the multi-pixel. Also make the parts of the building where the flames are darker, blacker. Okay, Thor. I'm intrigued. What if I do... Okay. What if I just do less flames and then make them more detailed? Kind of like this. And then have like... And then do this. And then... Oop. Didn't mean to do that. Hi Haps, hi V's! This kind of vibe? The main flame plant needs to be more yellow though. Right, more like this. Oop. Do that with the flames. Are we feeling flames? I don't know, I don't know if that really tracks as flames. Okay, I'm thinking what if we do this, and then we do something more like a bit lighter, like that. Turn off the grid pleb. You can see how it looks without the grid in the top left. I could also turn it off, of course, but like this. I'm thinking what if we do a little bit like clouds. I think it comes across better in the first attempt, maybe still some work is necessary. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe what if we do some particles? Like smoke particles kind of vibes? I need the grid for that though. Give me accuracy. We're working on the first illustration, by the way, for a poem called Spark, which actually isn't, like, this seems too... Like, okay, hear me out, right? I like the concept of drawing a scenery, like drawing the city, but I think it's centering the, like, injustices of the world part of the poem way too much, and it's less about there being a person. So I think, honestly, I don't give a shit. I think with the flames are just gonna cause, like, take up too much space in this illustration, to be honest. I'm just gonna completely undo it. I think it's gonna be too much. No, but the flames are cool, but the poem isn't about being all sad. It's about happiness. This looks like a flower. I always think, I want more. Hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. Appreciate it. Okay, what about a circle? Thoughts? I'll turn off the grid. Does it kind of slap or no? Looking. Because I want it to not be the same as this drawing, because this also has a night sky. So I want to go less yellow, like more bluey tones, white, kind of clean. I don't know. Cool, yeah, I think it's kind of vibes. Makes sense. Notice? Yeah, I think if we do like 3 like that, that could kind of vibe. And then just make this night sky kind of more bold with the shading. Okay, I'm adding a bunch of sparkles everywhere. Just texturing this shit. And make that bit a bit blue. Lighter. Looks nice when it's a bunch of little pixels everywhere. Gives it that depth that you desire in life. So go there. Meant to look kind of random, but actually not be random, if that makes sense. There we go. Then we definitely need a bit more, like, lighter on the gray. No, not that much lighter. This, no. Need to base it off of like a gray like that. Too dark. Because I want to darken up that bottom with this teal. I think this is quite nice. I'm happy with this. Like that. I do think it has a different vibe, energy than the other night sky. We do have quite a lot of night skies. Like, there's a few visual themes that I do reference multiple times in art, so I'm like, eh. Alright. This poem done. What were your overall thoughts of it? Those that heard it. I can read it out again for the newcomers. But it is like kind of a sappy-ish poem. I like that. I do think it's quite cute. I do think it's cute. At the end of the day, I'm not a professional poet. I'm gonna do this as 2022, not 2022 the year, 2020 number 2. Alright, let's get ourselves that nice coral square again as our base. Really just struggling to draw a straight line, huh? Alright, I'll just read the next one. You guys can have your input. This one is called Farewell, which is a very, just for the title, a different vibe. I have no idea what the context is of this, to be honest. It's also the 17th of October still. Like, whenever I've realized whenever I do any poetry, I'm kind of in the mood and then I write like 2 to 3. Well, I see why you would struggle drawing it. Yeah, but it's straight. Yeah, I know. Devastating. So that's kind of the process I have, which is why a lot of them are grouped together on simple days. Comedy, yeah. So this one's called Forever. Smiles on the gravestones, keeping everything in, leaving it all behind, dancing in the lost rain. Mind and heart forgotten, fears ruling the world, journeys never ending, paths have never crossed. Hands intertwined, holding our thoughts together, running into nightmares, eyes open one last time. Do you mind the fire? Have you forgotten the days on a steamboat of stars, never looking back? This is quite a weak one, I'll be honest. Also, I did like a spelling error there in like the middle of it. Classic young me. Big dramatic imagery. I mean, I feel like we have to draw a grave for this. Is it just me, or are we feeling some grave energy? I wanna like try and use kind of a more pale, dead grey for some grass. Burp. Baseline. There you go. I don't like that one, honestly. Whoop. I'm thinking. I have no idea what inspired this, to be honest, because for some of these I do remember, but for some of them I just absolutely have no idea. I think this is pretty sensible. Nicely scented and all that. Alright. And then what else is mentioned? Stars. Again. This is really just making me feel like, oh my god, I really just reference the same theme like every time. I just really like space. What can I say? I kind of want to go for like a little bit lighter of a blue sky to not constantly have the exact same blue. Maybe something like this. Yeah, I kind of like that vibe. Alright. Let's go in. Oop. Then get this green here. Work with. Go darker. And then go a little bit lighter. Yeah, pretty much. Maybe that's a bit too light. Yeah, that seems about appropriate. Alright. Right, and then a bunch light flickers in the middle. That's not what I wanted. That is what I wanted, I'm stupid. That's quite cool, I think. Alright. Not this grid. Oh, I always confused the two grids. Pixel grid, there you go. Get light, well, some light dark gray, I was about to say. Some darker gray. Go a little lighter. And go a bit lighter and bluish. Kind of feeling like a little touch of blue would suit this. Then some darker gray. You're quite cool, I think. No, you. But what's been going on with you, chatters? Hello. Hi, Banan. Welcome in, King. What's been going on with you, bloods? Like, I've been in big prep mode for... I actually don't love the, like, blue tinted gray because it looks too much like the background. There you go, that's better. I'm chilling eating, that is nice. I'm kind of feeling like I want a touch of color, but I have no idea how to exactly do this. I'm thinking, what if we add... Put it on reasonably big prep mode for a 1 week trip. That's just my vibe, okay? Like, I like being prepared, and I really struggle with, like, always forgetting that one thing. Like, the last 2 trips I took, I forgot to bring a towel. Both times. Or I forget to bring, like, sunscreen, or like that one thing that is you don't really need that much in your everyday life because it's just in your house, but you don't need to bring a towel because other people own towels also. I also have sunscreen. I know what, but you know what I mean, like, or like I want to try and do all my laundry, so I have maximum amount of clothes options. I hate preparation, get ready last second. That's like the opposite, it stresses me out to leave shit. Like, especially if it's something that I'm actually enjoying. Like, I like picking up which outfits I'll wear and everything, so I just have my suitcase open right now, and I'm just whenever I did in the moment, because whenever in the moment I then remember something. I also have clothes, but you probably hate all of mine. No, I wouldn't. You have good clothes. But more like I feel like a rude house guest if I'm not prepared. But also, whenever like I in the moment remember, oh, this thing I really want to bring, I have the suitcase open and I just put it in the suitcase already. It stresses me to remember shit. Maybe the ADHD talking though. I think I'm just like coded the opposite way, where like I know I'm very forgetful, so I just have the suitcase open. So if I then remember, oh, I really wanted to bring, I don't know, this specific book, I can put it in the second I remember, rather than having to write it down or like remember for later. Like in that way, it's kind of a bit of a stress relief. I'm thinking, what if I add... Oh, we did have smiles on the gravestone. Let's say, can we hypothetically add a smile? Wait. I think we could. I have no idea if it would even look cute. That terrifying or cute? Does it still look like a grave? Or does it look like a weird grey head now? What are you thinking? But yeah, especially when I'm like excited for something, it looks a bit silly. I think it does look too silly. I kind of liked it without it. Yeah. Alright, I think this is fine. Even it's a little simple, but honestly, sometimes simple is better. What do you think, lads? To 2020, the third one. Alright. We'll leave it. If I get another idea later, I can always do it later. Yeah, especially when it comes to like which clothes do I want to take, like that's a big thing. Like I enjoy having the time to, you know, make sure that I've washed everything that I want to bring, and that I can look at the weather in like not too much advance, because obviously the weather isn't accurate like loads in advance. So I do like a bit of mental planning. I don't know. I just really like that part. This next one, I actually really like this next poem. This was I will explain the backstory of it after I've read it. I feel like you'll appreciate it. I'm gonna play Overworld again, because it's a good song. People please. Hi Henry! You're just in time for me to read another one of my poems that I wrote definitely as a teenager and not when I was 21. But this one is called Orbit. We're continuing the space theme poems. Ah, yes, my incredibly... These are the drawings I've done so far. There you go. Ta-da! And these are the ones that we've done this stream so far. These are from the last one. Keeper giggles. Huggies, yeah. I've also tried to get better at pixel art and like conceptualizing shit and everything like that. Alright, we start with this coral every time because it's a color I don't use a lot in these, so it's good. But yeah, okay. This one's called Orbit. It's also from the 17th of October, 2020. I told you I do these in bursts every time somehow. Among the stars you orbit, guided by the ever-present beckoning light. Afar, just a few constellations away, I float, unaware that I am orbiting you. Shimmering along our circumference, dim then bright, far then close. Guided by no more than time. To myself I wonder if our pathways ever cross, wonder how in this vast space we ever share more than a glance. I really like this poem. Surprisingly, this is not a love poem. Drama, I know, this is actually a poem for one of my best friends that I actually made an illustration of and wrote the poem on the illustration and gave it as a gift for, I think it was either Christmas or birthday. And I still really like this poem. It's very the unknowable other kind of talk, and I'm like, it's kind of cool. Again, the space theme is big, because I just like space and poetry. What can I say? And I kind of want to see if we can't do like a really cool, dark galaxy painting based on this. What are you guys' thoughts? Just because I like, you're such a corny ass bitch. Of course I'm a corny ass bitch, what do you mean? Have you met me? Hello? Hi Wisp! Hello King, how are you? We're doing more... I think this is quite a nice spacey background, and then we can do some... Maybe I have. Maybe have what? I'm doing okay. You got okayed! How's the yellow? I'm pretty good, I'm pretty good. I've been doing a lot of exercise again, so I'm a little bit in pain. Met you, yes. So, you should know I am a corny bitch. The noble. This is looking kind of like the nether portal. Is that just me? I think we need more blue in this bitch. Holy shit, there's more blue needed. I actually kind of want to try really how to do a good galaxy look like another portal. Well, by that you mean thick, and never mind. I was about to say enterable, but maybe not. Maybe not. This song! The timing of that song coming on. It's Hawaiian cocktail, yes. Never change. World. I'm trying to get some blue in this shit. Thick and enterable, yeah. Maybe that was a mistake. In society, you know. Sometimes I just say shit and then I'm like, well, you said it now. Okay, now we need to bring in some light, bright colors. Hug, thank you. I appreciate the hug. Maybe not quite that bright. Maybe something more... no, I don't like it. I don't like it. It should be more in theme. Yes. Hello? Hi, welcome in, Jax. How are you doing today? Doing some pixel art right now based on some poems I wrote when I was younger. Now I have to go and get things done for later. People lost? No! But see you soon, Henry. I'm doing alright. How are you? I'm pretty good. Except my voice just decided to die. I'm just enjoying getting a little bit of pixel art in. I haven't actually done too much Aseprite recently, so... Nice. See if I can sprinkle it a little bit. I don't know, I can't tell if it's good or not. Does it give space energy or nah? Looks like crying obsidian, like 1-to-1. No, it wasn't meant to. I think maybe I should do just do it all more blue rather than purple, because I think purple's giving too much. Yeah, it does look like obsidian. Ah, well. Alas, I'm gonna try my best. Let's see if we can replace this. What if I replace all of this tone purple with light blue? Pause. We'll have a look. I kind of like the concept, but I don't love the execution. Because it's not really meant to look like Minecraft. Now I think it's too bright. Zoom in. Just gonna 1-1 replace all the purpley dark blocks. See how that gives. It's too bright, definitely. Let me see, what happens if I just remove all the really bright bits? Maybe I have to just start over. With defeat. Yeah, I think I have to. The concept's good, but it's too much of a pain to remember what was what. this way, so I'm just gonna, you know, don't mind. Oh. I mean, good that I can make pixelated Minecraft Obsidian textures, but that's not really the vibe I wanted to go for this. Also, I wanted to do, like, this was meant to just mostly be a background for the whole orbit thing, because obviously we need something in orbit, don't we? Okay, what kind of, like, lightly... like, slightly this tone blue. Yeah, this looks about right. What if we do something like this? And then do a little brighter, just some of those specks. Then like a bit brighter even then. Okay, and then give me this color. Let go a little bit further dark. More like a black vibe. In between. Oh, didn't want to place a pixel there. Didn't want to do that either. What have I just done? Oh, there we go. Fixed it. Bro fixed it. I think we need more like transition color blocks from this type tone to that, like one here. Yeah, I think that looks a bit more spacey, right? Yeah, I like that a lot better. Okay, so now we need the orbit theme, because that's what the poem's called, and it has this whole idea. So I'm thinking, what if we do a big planet? I might actually do another layer for this. This is 2020 number 3 planet. Name it like this, because then I don't have to worry about disturbing the art underneath it. I'm thinking, what if I do... okay, maybe not that much. What if we do something like... this. And I want a ring. That's my theme. I'm thinking a ring would suit this. Boop. Alright. See. Kind of dark. I don't want it to be green. What kind of color should the orbit ring be? Yellow, maybe? Thinking of this. Could be red. Or white, potentially? Maybe cream. Now this gives a vibe. I actually quite like this, like, light yellow. Yes, yes! And then we could do this little guy. Ha! Boom! Masterpiece. No, I'm kidding. I actually quite like this one, though. What do you think? Yo, it looks good. Yay! I think this one's quite nice. Very much the vision I had. Okay, this is 2020 number 4 then. The next one. Let's get this going, lads. Oop. I'm very proud with my progression, honestly, on Aseprite. When some of you guys were here when I tried it out the first time, and I was really like struggling. But I feel like you can kind of see where I'm going with my pixel art journey. This next one is interesting because I'm feeling like we are gonna have some nice new themes because it's called Burning. It's from the 21st of October. Is this the overworld theme from Super Mario World? Yes. Wandering the Plains. I'm gonna assume it's a cover. Ooh, sharp! Yes! Ah, good. Alright. 21st of October 2020. Alright. I have no idea what this one is about. I'm the coolest, yeah. So this is called Burning. Consciousness shared across threads of time, aching for a lifelong lost. A man, a boy, a child, a soul burning, staring under streetlights accusingly. Staring in judgment upon those who harm, who maim, who take what was never to be taken. Burning, infinitely sharp, asking for a merciful touch. Don't remember what this was about. For some of them, like, they're very vivid in my head, like what was going on in my life, or who they were for, or whatever, but with this one, no idea. Genuinely no clue. If you want to do interpretations, you can. I do quite like the idea of, like, maybe trying to do something with burning, like, items, like a cool flame. That'd be sick. So, I want to see what kind of background color have I not used very much and contrasts well with red. Kind of feeling like a light beige tone. No, maybe a gray. A gray would be good. I kind of like a gray background. What are your thoughts on this one? I do kind of like the idea of drawing a big flame. See if I can do an outline, roughly. Yeah, okay, we're with it, And then see. I don't love this shape. I'm not loving that shape. I think this should be shorter here. And there should be more orange here. Maybe a dot of red here. And then some more yellow up here. That. Kind of want to see. I have this idea. Okay, I have no idea if this will look cool or not. I'm thinking, what if there's an arm in here? Getting eaten up by flames, like it's like a hand in flames. Anyone see my vision here? Not that much. Bit like darker tones. We'll get some. Not brown, more gray. This. Does that all look like a hand? Oh nah. I think that's too much singeing here. I have an idea how I could make it look like more like a hand. Okay, this is like maybe a little wild, but what if I tried to a watch? Does that make sense? Oh no. This is what it looks like without the pixel grid. Does that look like a hand? Because honestly, I can't tell. I know, I think it's kind of cool. I'll go with it. I'll go with it. TBH. Alright, alright, alright. Next up, let me see what we've got. This one's called Good Night! Really? Why? I was so unimaginative with my poetry themes. It's so much nighttime. Because I'm cool and edgy. Definitely. 2025, there we go. As in not the year, but obviously the number of painting. Boop boop boop. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Boop boop boop. Oh, content is actually quite a nice size to work with. I'm glad I chose it. Alright, Good Night we've got from the 25th of October, so a few days later. I do want to try and pick a slightly less silly song. Call to Adventure sounds good. Good night, dark star, your light returning at the next moon. Good night, scattered constellation, reunited by the wind gently knocking. Good night, lonely planet, visited by a kinder, softer wave. I kind of like this one. I was like, is this gonna be fun? No. But now I'm kind of like, wait a minute. I actually like the repetition used here. Because I'm normally very unsure about repeating stuff too much in a poem, so I kind of like that I did this. So I have a planet's constellation and a dark star, so we're going with another space theme, Jesus Christ. My god, sir, when will you find a different image to use for your poems? I do like the idea of a dark star. How would that even look? See if I can do a star shape in this pixel scale, which is really difficult, but okay. Could do this. Which is quite massive. With this constellation with the lonely planet. That's too big. I don't like it being that massive. Okay, I want to see if I can do a planet like poking in from the side. That's too sharp angled. I need it to be like this. I wanted to see if we can round it out more. What if we do one more? And then do like that. Not loving this. I actually quite like the lesser intrusive version. Let's see if I do this. I like the idea of making this planet really dark and purple. Add some more dark tones. You want to see if I can get a really different tone. I just hue shifting this a little bit. Oh, that's too much. It to be maybe more here. Yes! I like this because I don't want the exact same blue in all of these. Kind of want to give it a bit of a vibe. So to this, let's see if I can just tone this down, get a little bit of darkness. Because we do need to try and fit maybe a constellation in here, that would be cool. I quite like this. This is very like subtle. That one actually not meant to be on that. Yep, that was part of the planet. Okay, so now let's see. I'm thinking. No weighing. Is that drawing my cringe poetry stream we all waited for? I know! Hi Nab! We've done a few already. Let me show them off really quickly. So this one is based on a poem called Spark. This one here was called Farewell. Then we have Orbit, Burning, and now we are working on Good Night. If I remember correctly, I have 8 total, exactly the amount I wrote in 2016 also. These are from 2020. So, was I a teenager? No. Having me a good night. Indeed. Okay, let me see if I can do the Big Dipper. Does that give Big Dipper energy? Anyone see what I'm trying here? Does it kind of work? See. I'm not loving it. Does it work? Should I make it like longer? Oh no. Like this. And then do this. No, I actually liked it before. That's what happens. You're like, I don't like it, and then you try and fix it, and then you'd like it even less. Boop. I do kind of enjoy this one. Is it simple? Oh, this one's too close to the planet now, is it? This is better, yes. There we go. Have like a tail here. That one does need to go there. Ah! I'm just gonna be happy with it, okay? I'm just gonna be excited. I was pretty sure I have no idea if I actually do have 8. Might have 6. Alright. Good night is this one. But next up, we have another one. This one is from November 2020. I should go back to arting a Megalol. Nini on Megalol. Go on. Enjoy your art time. Boop, boop. This next one is a poem called North. I have no idea what was the point of this one. TBH. Local forecast. Alright, are you ready? I have no idea if this is the final one or if there's two more to come. I honestly don't remember. So this one's called North. In a sea of faces, our eyes meet. Then I knew a kindred soul, not quite yet a friend. Walking among columns and giants, loud and loud and loud, your quietness enveloped me. A smile, a joke, your loving gift, side by side, my guiding light. This is also a poem about one of my friends at uni. Shout out. Shout out me and my cheesy ass. Like, this is like in lockdown, not seeing your friends, being sad. No, not really, but kind of that whole like university experience I had in the first year was very much like the perfect experience, basically. I really pushed myself to be more social, and I like did a bunch of shit, and then suddenly lockdown. So this was like my first friend I made at uni. This is Red Moderator, by the way, fun fact. And it was very nice to have like a friend in the first year of uni. And generally in uni, it's good to have friends. It's really nice to have people who really get what, like, which teachers you're having. You can all talk about that and all that jazz. So, but yeah, this one is quite nice. Walking amongst columns and giants. That's a reference to obviously our university building because there's quite old. I'm thinking we could maybe try some columns. Maybe not white. Oh, that's not what I meant. Where's the thing that I'm looking? There we go. I want like a creamy column color. Something like this, but really light. Yeah, a bit more grey, I'm thinking. That's too dark. Like this, yes, perfect. Creamy column color, yes. I'm thinking, what if we do something like this? Have this actually reach past this. But I do like this, the whole a kindred soul, not quite yet a friend. I really like that. With some people, it just kind of feels like when you see them, you're like, oh, we could be friends, you know? Doesn't mean you always end up actually being friends, but they just have a vibe. And Red and me very much had that vibe with each other when we met. Not quite that dark. I do like that. I do like this. And then give it like a sort of light toned floor. Maybe we could do. Actually, this looks quite nice. I'm not hating this. So now I'll try and do some like. We do. Oh, this looks awful. God damn it. Trying to do perspective shit is so difficult. Maybe I can do a foot? Perchance? Because it's like columns and giants. Let's see. What if we do this? An idea how I'm gonna do this. I'll use some bright colors. And then we could use maybe some... Somebody I would use white, but the background color of this entire thing is white, so... Could change that. What if I do? Because I keep running into problems of not wanting to use any... What if I do... What is like, but white is such a good neutral color. Maybe I do frames, but then I have to do the spacing differently. Ah, whatever, I'll just cope. Normally I would do something like this to indicate this is meant to be a shoe, but then this bleeds into the background. Maybe not white then. Maybe a light pink, and then if we do the jean, you see my vision? Yeah, anyone feel what I'm drawing here? The vibes are there, perchance? Okay, I have an idea. Slightly bold idea. Not that. Bold idea was, what if I just move this entire thing over by 1 pixel so I have a little bit of leeway to make this like cuffed trousers, cuffed jeans? I think that makes it look a little bit more leg-like. Is this at all legible? As a column with a foot. I think I kind of want to make this thing, this section, thicker. Yeah, I kind of see it. If you change the background color, then yes. Yeah, what kind of background color though, chat? Like gray, maybe? I kind of like it. I think it's quite cool. I don't know about the grey yet, but the general concept I think is very fun. Also, I like this poem still. Your quietness enveloped me. I really like that. The contrast of like the environment's really loud, someone who's a bit more quiet. Being kind of an antidote. Any ideas about the background color, by the way? If you don't like the gray, let me know. I'm gonna try and do a little bit, the barest amount of texture on the trousers. The gray is nice. I do quite like the gray. Just a little bit of texture on these. I was promised Electric Boogaloo scam? Is it not Electric Boogaloo? I just know it as the funny meme reference, not really as anything that's concrete. Is it actually a song? Oh, it is actually a song. I did not. Why is it multiple songs? There, I have this song called Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah, Mara, you are the masseuse?
That's me.
Mara, I will need to come and see you, right?
There you go. I mean, I don't know if that's the correct one.
Breakdancing injury. Yeah, Mara, I was too ambitious.
Let's have this one. Actually, Boogaloo, I don't even know what it is. It's just a city phrase, but we'll just listen to the song by the Wet Souls called Electric Boogaloo because I think it's fun. Yeah, I think this is pretty chill, and then I'm gonna get some of this cherryish red. Ayo, the what souls? Flush. Holy shit, now, jeez. Okay, let's get some gray in that background. What do you mean, clueless? Not that bright. This light. Yes, and then finally this gray. Oop. True. There we go. I like this. This is quite nice. Remove the pixel grid. Ta-da! Oh wait, I want to get some of that texture in on this column bit here. Cute. And then a little bit precise. I think this is quite cute. I do enjoy it. Too bright. Oop, there we go. I do love the stripes because it's very cool. It does get that column aesthetic that I was aiming for. Bunch of other story shit. I don't remember if it was actually 6 or 8. You see? I think that might be it. For some reason I had in mind that it was 8, but it's 6. Which makes me upset because now it's not like a nice amount. Would you mind if we do 2 more, chat? Just without a poem as a basis, just so it looks nice. Just look. I could like cut it off like nicely here and have it like as a cool poster. Because I don't have 2 more poems. I thought I did. We could just put the first one. We could put the first one in the first slot. Do whatever you like. Which is the first one in the first slot? Not an even amount. Well, it is an even amount, but we're at 3rd slot. Wait, I don't really get what you mean, Nab. Like, put goodnight to the right. Like, space them out really far? Because we only have 2 poems with this row, that's the issue. Have the bottom one centered? Oof. Yeah, alright. We'll try that. That's centered. 3, 6, 9. That's 4 on that side. That's not centered, but okay. Bro tried. That's not gonna work, guys, I don't think. Look at it. 3, 6, 9, 10. No, it can't. Look at it. That's stupid. It'd just be sad if they were below the 2 middle ones. An even number above and an even number below. I just feel like it looks wrong. It's because this is such a light row, so it doesn't register. Or... But it isn't! Am I stupid? What are you even doing? Like, what you guys said! Taking the guys and like moving them. Or where did you mean? Like hypothetically still keep it in the grid of Megalol? It is in the grid. Yes, and now move the knight 1 over 2. Okay. Okay, I'm so confused, like, you're really just not making sense, chat. I was like trying to move it exactly because there's one block here. Now it looks cute. Oh my god, that's so confusing, your instructions, chat. I'm gonna be real. Like this, and then like grass. Okay, we got there eventually. Let me see now. I can try and cut it off. 2 blocks, 2 pixels on end. E4 right, so yeah. Alright, I need it to be white. Give me bigger pixel brush, please. Boop. Well, I'll cut this off, the finished thing. Ta-da! Maybe we could do some embellishments in the bottom here. How do you actually do that, L? You know, the person I know who knows most about Aseprite. How do I make the canvas smaller? By this amount. Okay, good. Yeah, I think it's quite cute. Highlight the area you want and then edit crop. The area you want, the area you don't want. Oh, okay, sorry. Misread that. No, get that back. Select again. Bro fucked it up. Where? Right crop, I'm sure, as I said. Oh, you just said crop. And honestly, you said in edit. Oh, there we go. We got it! Claps. Really correct this part. Yeah, I didn't see that though, sorry, because I was focused on cropping it properly. Let's go! We got it! And this is what it looks like without the pixel grid. I do kind of want to try, if we can't do like an ornamental design there, maybe. But yeah, as mentioned, I don't have any more poems, so this is like the final part of this series until I write any more poems in the future. I'll see if I can do the decoration. How much space is that actually? Let me see. That is... And you won't be cringy by your standards though. They won't be... Yeah, they're new poems, I guess. But I really like doing these little illustrations. Like, maybe we could do a stream where you guys can request stuff, and then I'll try and do it in pixel sizing, perhaps. So I wanted to see if I can't do... What kind of thing could you draw as, like, accessory? What about something that's pretty simplistic? Why do you have country music in the background? I don't know. That because that's Electric Boogaloo, the song. Alright, let's go back to what we were listening to, which was background music for videos. What about something like this? Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, kinda. Hmm. Okay, the vision is there, but it needs to be one block center. Me out, hear me out. Let him cook, let him cook. Now it's 3 blocks each side. Needs to be flatter too. Probably calling these blocks out. Yeah, pixels, I should say. Cropping this bad boy shorter, smaller. I actually quite like that, but I have a little bit of a sizing problem. Yeah, that's the center here, which is correct. I cannot be a one block center. That's about as centered as I make it. This is not the actual final design, this is like the shape I want it to be. Kind of like with a cool symbol. If I get it wrong, right one time, I can just copy paste it on the other. Hmm. see what I want. If I just did very light, not offensive. Quite like it, like it's a light gray. Hey, this looks cool! Look at the distance! It's like a little thing to fill that space so it doesn't look weird. This is quite cute. Could bring that same gray in case it's missing in these corners. Make them a little bit more fancy. Yes! I'm very satisfied with this now. Because it just looked wrong when that space is completely white, but I needed something that's simple, little symbol. Just need to fidget with it a little bit. This is quite cute. I'm very happy with this. I don't know, it'd be cool to print this eventually and have it as like a poster in my room. It's the original yellow pixel art based on poems he wrote as a teenager / young adult. Very niche concept, but I'm pretty happy with this. What are you thinking, boys? I'm pretty satisfied. Now the question is, do we call it here and have it as a short Sunday stream? Or do we want to do something else? Monka, Whatever you want. Want to play a Fun Games new update? We could do the new Tiny Life update really quickly, but... I'm still thinking. I do have laundry that I have to hang up. 1 centimeter cat life. I'm trying to think. Alright, we'll do a little bit of Tiny Life. Because it seems appropriate, it's in pixel theme. But I do have to hang up my laundry because it's already done, so I don't want to leave it in there for like several hours. So just as a warning, we're not going to do that much, but I want to check out the new upgrade update. That's a twisty. I've helped with that one as well, so I am excited. I'm also excited about stuff. A tiny bit of Tiny Life, indeed, indeed. Alright.